It's the opening of Space Mountain, 4 years after the opening day special. Pirates is here. Space Mountain's gonna be here. People Mover's getting put into Tomorrowland.
Is Glenn Campbell gonna be here? That's all I really care about.
I don't know.
Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Watch out!
Tommy, that's not a parking spot for your car, bud.
Hi.
How are you? Service, please.
I'm Lucy.
Arnez.
I'm Lyle.
Wagoner.
Meet Tommy.
Toon.
Are they sensing each other through like a dimensional rift?
It's some sort of spell where only Tommy Toon can finish your sentences.
I'll race you to Space Mountain at Disney World.
The amazing race to the mountain of space.
Disney World.
That's the whole thing? That's the whole opening?
I'm sold.
That was the entire opening song?
Hi. Welcome to Walt Disney World. I'm Lucy Arnez, hostess, tour guide, and part-time model for Mickey Mouse watches. It's 9:45.
Oh my God, we have
yeah.
canned laughter,
There
guys.
you go.
There is canned laughter.
About my name, it's not really all that important, but I spell Lucy with an I-E. The Y is silent, like the Z in Irving. Actually, the reason I spell it that way is I'm named after a very famous Lucy who spells hers with a Y, and I don't like to get...
She is Lucy's daughter, right?
Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz's daughter, yep.
This was actually one of her first on-her-own projects.
Dear, I hear you muttering to yourselves. You're saying, why has she brought us all together here? Well, I'm glad you...
We're saying, why are you here?
Tommy Toon, that's Tommy with a Y, and Lyle Wagner, that's Wagner.
He's obsessed with how things are spelled. That's Space Mountain with a Y.
It's not where you start, it's where...
Seesaw. Let's do it.
100 to 1 shot, you call him...
Yeah, in the new Disney advertising, they try to avoid the crowds, but in the old times, they're like, we gotta get people in the shot.
And you can be the cream.
She just stole a kicked
She's
lollipop.
stealing candy from babies.
She's literally stealing candy from children.
It's kind of weird to do the whole it's not where you start, it's where you finish bit when where you start is also a resort they're trying to advertise.
And you can be the cream of the crop.
They're just women just following him.
He's like the Pied Piper of 70s girls.
Oh, yes.
Tommy.
Atreyu! Atreyu!
The last. You can't.
He is so much taller than that
Could we
horse.
have gotten a taller horse, guys? My toes are dragging.
Can we get Tommy a taller horse? His legs are obscenely long.
Tommy's walking for the horse.
Tommy can put the brakes on that horse like Fred Flintstone.
Where did Tommy go? Tommy's on the train now. This is Tommy's just in it.
Tommy is in it to win it.
I've never been on that train.
They tore it down.
Hey, lady, we paid $15 an hour to rent these boats. Can you get the hell out of the way?
Wait, so did he take that train from Fort Wilderness into the Magic Kingdom?
Oh my gosh, you're right. That's what they were implying.
Where's the train to the park here from the campgrounds?
I saw Tommy Toon.
And Tommy Toon would never lie to me.
Yep, they're literally, you guys, Space Mountain's actually back the other way. You wanna go? Okay, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. I am living for Tommy's chaps.
I'll meet up with you a little later, okay? What time? Oh, about 11:15.
It's a callback. It's a callback to my Mickey Mouse watch joke. Now watch me dance. I'm Ellen.
The plans they have for the big event tomorrow are not to be believed.
I don't believe it.
I refuse to believe there's a party.
50,000 balloons, 1,000 doves, and get this, a 2,000-piece marching band.
On opening day, they had a 1,076-person marching band, and today we're getting a 2,000-person piece marching band. Oh, Sunny Eclipse is going to the ceiling.
Welcome to Tomorrowland, where it's 1975 every year.
Who is this? Is it the Partridge Family?
Oh, these are the Rhodes kids. The Disney Discount Partridge Family.
I like the summer when the sun is shining. It makes me glad inside.
This is totally void of any Disney characters so far.
That is a very good point. Yep.
Are we going to get a ride Space Mountain? Do we get to see it?
Who needs to see Space Mountain when you have these beautiful shirts?
I think we're just celebrating youth right now.
That kid is just. Somebody told him more shoulders one day, and he said, "Never again am I getting that note."
I like you. Won't you be my friend? No, I don't think I will.
Could you imagine if families actually behaved like this at the parks? They'd be the worst. It's like, get out of the way. Unlink your arms. I have a fast pass in 5 minutes.
How can I describe our next guest? He's tall, and he's very talented.
Shaq?
I know that. He's probably America's most remarkable new dancer. Well,
Is it gonna be like Goofy? Is it gonna be Goofy?
Tommy Toon.
Oh, we know it's just Tommy Toon. We had that big comedic lead up for Tommy. Look at him. He looks like a marionette. Look at him.
He's like Jack Skellington.
This is unreal. I did not know this was a stage. Oh my gosh, they would never allow this today. I cannot believe they're letting him do this. It's the 70s.
He's Tommy Toon.
Remember when just dancing was enough to be famous?
I feel as though his legs are distracting from the fact that this is completely useless. I'm in love with him.
Oh, Tommy.
I'm Lucy.
Wow.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Wow?
Far out. Out of sight. Owie.
Far out.
I've been in love with you for as long as I can remember.
How old are you?
14.
Yikes.
I'm really no good for you. These May-December romances, they never work out.
Oy. The less said about this, the better.
Times, you're sensational.
How did he get such good sense in only 14 years?
They could have written anything. They didn't need to do this.
Slick. Yes, Pluto doing tricks and bands with fife and drum, and then there's Dumbo.
Whoa, what's happening? Did you notice that? Did you notice how she said Dumbo? Is that gonna come back?
You've worn me out. I am plumb tuckered.
Oh, nonsense. Everybody needs their plum tuckered once in a while.
My God.
See and do.
I'm 14. I'm getting along in years. Can't keep up like I used to.
Come on, Scotty. I got a lot more things I want to show you yet.
Listen, if you sit still for a moment, I'll do something for you.
What? No.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. You're 14. You're not allowed to do anything.
Well, this is one of those songs that you hear now and then. You don't know just where, and you don't know just when.
Somebody brings him a glass of scotch and a cigarette. He sits down. Let's make it one for my baby and one more for the road.
Riled up.
Does he have shoulder pads in?
Here you go. Oh, there's Country Bear.
Is he actually playing?
Okay, this kid's pretty talented, actually.
I know we gave this kid a hard time, but we gotta give him props right now. He's playing his heart out.
I'm a sucker for a banjo.
Is this all part of his pitch to Lucy?
Get it, Wendell, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of into this now. Okay, I'm gonna applaud that one. That was the most entertaining thing I have seen yet on one of these specials.
Hey, you know this special's about Space Mountain, right?
Hey, look, I know you're impatient, but honest, we're on our way to Space Mountain, I promise.
Okay, so we're referencing the fact that we're not there yet.
There's a garden instead of a stage that they planted.
But we're never gonna use this.
The canned audience applauds, thrills as the fake soldiers spin. There's more of them walking around in the background.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there in the background. Oh, okay, we're about to find out.
Here we go.
I'd love to see the Foley guy in the sound booth just doing all the taps and listening to the source audio, which is definitely not good.
Hi. You know
Hi.
what night this is? Well, I call it Space Mountain Eve. The night
'Twas the night before Space Mountain,
And all through the park.
not a toy soldier was sleeping.
Except the ones in the dark.
This is really heavy on Lucy.
Yeah, this is the Lucy show.
I feel like they wore out Tommy way too fast. Does anybody have more charm than Tommy Tune? His name has charm. His name's Tommy Tune.
How did I live without you? It's plain to see you're all I need to satisfy.
Phenomenally talented and so much fun to watch.
You can tell when someone just exudes talent to the point where the producers were probably like, we have to limit him or what Lucy is going to get mad.
If you think about it, they literally have nothing to show about the inside of the ride. We haven't even seen the building yet.
Yeah, we couldn't get into Tomorrowland because of the discount Disney Partridge Family blocked the whole road.
I think this is some genius social commentary that I'm not smart enough to pick up on.
It's a tiny trumpet, not a tiny trumpet. Now I'm gonna get real low and high and high.
Is there like, are they gonna ever start the song, or are they just gonna do this intro?
Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas.
So, true story, this is the song that taught me how to juggle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Banana Review. My name is Lyle Wagoner, and in Banana Land, the name Lyle sounds like this. 6, 7, 8. Lyle, 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 banana, banana.
This guy died 3 days ago.
He died as he lived, wearing a wreath of bananas and playing the maracas.
That's how he died? At 97?
That's how I want to go.
Next year for Not So Scary, let's recreate these wreaths and bring maracas and see how many people get it.
But I call dibs on Tommy. I call dibs on Tommy. Kevin, there's your outfit, buddy.
Dang it.
Call every AC Moore in a tri-state area and get me all the fake bananas you can find.
Oh man, we're just going for it.
Even though this seems racially insensitive, but technically, she's half Cuban. Desi Arnaz is Cuban.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where she learned this.
I said every fake banana! Cut to April 15th in some corporate office as the IRS reviews, you spent $15,000 on fake bananas in November of 1975.
Oh dear.
He's gonna rip off the mask. It's that ginger kid from earlier. Hey, you know when I said there was no costume characters? I think it should have stayed that way. What is going on? Lyle's like, you know, I've never had a problem being suave until just now.
Oh, here they are. Oh my.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe how their bodies are contorted into those costumes.
It's not the way you think.
It's not the way you think.
Their heads are not where you think they are.
Yep.
Lyle's like, look, you let the little redhead kid play a banjo. I'm playing the harmonica.
I'm playing my harmonica. It doesn't work for the number, Lyle.
Oh.
This is a metaphor for Space Mountain.
What I believe they have to be doing here is delivering segments that appeal to, like, the 4 demographics they're trying to nab to smack in the face with Space Mountain, right?
What, children, teens, adults, and Brazilians?
We have no bananas today.
You have plenty of bananas. They are literally covered in bananas, Lucy. Oh my God, that plate is on fire.
And it's being carried by a person covered completely in fake fur.
And that's not cartoon fire, boys. That's real
That's
fire.
real fire. That's
literally
not...
on top of the heads of poor costume characters covered in fur.
I know I harp a lot on this special is going off of the rails, but this is objectively off of the rails, right?
What just happened to all those people?
The banana fire dancers? The banana fire dancers haven't been at this park for 30 years. Don Tatum again is just shaking his head watching the dailies of this. I just wanted you to promote Space Mountain. It was my fault for giving you 45 minutes to do it, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, that canned audience is loving this.
I'd better run home to the people.
Yeah, you should, because the park's closed. There's no one here. Lucy, can you please leave?
Well, that's Space Mountain Eve, everybody.
Space Mountain Eve, everybody. Space Mountain Eve.
Space Mountain Eve.
Okay, now we're on Space Mountain Day.
Everybody's just awkwardly looking at each other, like, we're not going to talk about last night, right?
Yeah, let's just pretend it didn't happen. Okay?
Just everybody's faces forward, face forward.
Space Mountain in Tomorrowland. You're gonna see thousands of flying doves, a pageant of...
Where are the thousands of flying doves right now, Lucy?
You guys, look out! The People Mover's coming through! The People Mover's coming through! Ow!
Here's a man who piloted America's second...
It's like, Space Mountain's great. It's exactly like the real thing. I love it. I rode Space Mountain last night. It brought me back to when I was orbiting the moon.
And founder of...
He fell asleep. He's asleep. Hey, Luke, wake up.
Colonel
Oh, there he is.
is about to speak.
You can see
People in the audience smoking.
Yeah. Unapologetically 70s.
The clarinet mover.
Where are they all coming from?
Yeah, where are they coming from?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we proudly present Space Mountain. I'm a Space Mountain. I hope you enjoy Space Mountain.
Oh, that terrible voice. To be fair, in the 70s, there were only 3 people that didn't have Smoker's voice. That's why Walt had to stop voicing him. Something on fire over there?
Whoa, the balloons just exploded.
Or are those the doves?
Oh my god, they're exploding. The doves! The doves!
The doves!
They gave them all Alka-Seltzer and they're just spontaneously exploding.
Birdseed and firecrackers look a lot alike.
Is there like a lot of space in that mountain? Like, can you move around? It's pretty big. Looks like there's a lot of space.
Oh, and Goofy.
The last person you want in the cockpit.
Pluto doesn't need a helmet.
Dogs can breathe in space.
Except for Goofy, who's also a dog. Oh, here we're riding.
Whoa,
Whoa!
Whoa!
Space Mountain!
We're actually showing it.
Oh!
Just wiggle the camera around her like she's in space.
Yep, she's in space. That's what people do when they're in space.
Well, our time is up. I really don't know where the hour has gone. I've had such...
I know where the hour went, and I really don't feel comfortable with it.
And I'm sorry we really didn't show you anything about the ride.
Good night.
Oh, good old Sheldon. Thank you so much for writing this.
So I guess that whole Dumbo thing where Lucy loves Dumbo, she sang it in the song, it really didn't pay off. It didn't come back at all.